See, I think it pays to know the road. Granted, I went a little too hard back there, and by that farm where that gravel was, and I knew that it was gonna be shitty there. But so I guess sometimes it doesn't pay to know the road. See, if I get up tight, I get up to the top of this motherfucker, this bike here, I can really get it. The only problem is with the controls, I don't have to adjust my foot. Fucking gravel. I had to make sure there's no cops coming. Ah, fuck me in the ass. Best part of the fucking road. Not really, but it's a fun fucking corner. You'll see it right here. Fucking gravel too. Ain't that fucking bullshit. See if we got any bugs in this bitch. Nope. What's that say? Firewood. Sometimes my clutch shifting isn't perfect. Fucking car dealership, bumfuck. This road's gonna be shitty, so I gotta really take it easy. Sadly. What's up, guys? Two Wheel and Luke here. Haven't motovlogged in a while. Won't be able to tomorrow because the bike will be getting the mid controls on it. And along with the mid controls, they're also going to perform a service bulletin on the bike, and apparently what that entails is about 3 hours of labor. they're gonna have to do, and from what I understand, I don't have to pay for it, so it's a plus. So that's good, but he said the service manager or writer, whatever it is, told me that part of the bulletin is to kind of fix some of the codes that are popping up. And he owns a Pan America, so it's pretty much the same engine. He was saying that it will kind of help with the weird starting issue and some of the codes, because from what he told me, the majority of it is kind of checking the grounds. I'm going to imagine all of the grounds for it needing to be 3 hours of labor. So you add that 3 plus the 3.5 for the mid to get installed. It's going to be about 6.5, 7. More than likely over 7. So I'll drop that off around 10 a.m. and hopefully get it back tomorrow. But I might have to wait till Wednesday. Who knows? But yeah, you know, I'm excited to get the mids on. Some people have issues shifting that I've read in the group on Facebook there, so we'll see about that. As you can see, the check engine light just popped on today. I had a hard time starting, but the voltage was good. You know, it was about 13, but it would turn over once, or I would hit the button, it would turn over and stop. I eventually just kind of gave it some gas doing that, and I got it to go. So one of the people who watch the videos, the viewers there, he said that it could be a clutch, your starter clutch, and it kind of seems like he's onto something with how it did not want to start up that good there. So I think he could be spot on. So if that's the case, I don't really know how I'm going to convince my dealership to do a warranty repair on it. I guess we'll see what after tomorrow's bulletin, and I know they're going to update. The bike did have I don't think I can pull it up here. No, I can't. But anyway, one of the model numbers there, or the I guess it would be serial number for one of the pieces of hardware, or I'm sorry, software that's on the bike actually is recalled. So I brought it up, and I'll bring it up again to him tomorrow when I drop it off. Hopefully, you know, they can remedy that. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really had any issues with the bike. From the last time we spoke, I know this engine doesn't really like cold weather, but it is what it is. Just got my new oil in today. I went and bought an oil filter for it last week down at the Harley dealer. Debating on doing a video of the change. There's already a guy that has it on there, and it's not bad. You know, it doesn't have him showing the takedown of the fairing, the lower part. But wow, a couple bikers. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll do the oil change, and then we'll go from there. But the real big announcement today is going to be I'm going to the Tail of the Dragon. End of May. It's going to happen Memorial Day weekend. I am jacked up about it. We're going to go with my buddy and his uncle. And his uncle has some family down in Virginia. And then from Virginia, we'll go over. We got an Airbnb for a few nights. And we're going to hit a lot of roads. Obviously, you're going to hit Tail of the Dragon. That's a dead giveaway, you know. I mean, that's going to happen. But the main question is, are we going to ride from New York down there? Which, if nonstop, the GPS is saying it's like 12 hours. So every 130 miles, I have to stop. So that 12 hours is going to definitely go up. So his uncle basically secured a vehicle that is good for towing, and a trailer with the bikes that it's good for the weight. It's not going to go over exceed the vehicle's towing capabilities. And his uncle, is going to trailer his bike down, obviously. So we have that option. Now, my buddy and I are like, it would just be really cool to say we rode the whole way down, but that's the plan now. But we might just kind of change that plan up to put the bikes on the ground in Virginia, and then from Virginia, which is not going to be on the highway, because where we live, we're going to use 81, Interstate 81, for the whole, about 45 minutes of New York, and then the whole PA, which the state of PA, if you haven't rode through there, drove through there, it's, very monotonous. It's slow. The speed limit down there, for whatever reason they do, turns to 55. I think that's the lowest it goes. So it just takes a while, especially on the Scranton area. So we're debating on that. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. If we want to ride all the way, say we did it, or just trailer to Virginia and then ride. So we haven't really figured that out yet, because the idea just got put upon us to trailer down to Virginia. But it would make sense, because it's going to be pretty tough. And on the way back, to me, it makes a little bit of sense to trailer from basically once we get off the interstate, and then we go on state roads that aren't highways there, not interstate roads. That kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see what we do. I anticipate on the ride back we're going to be pretty shot, so we might trailer it the whole way, or at least trailer from Virginia back to home. So, but yeah, that's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity to do that, and I'm definitely gonna capture all the riding we do. I think I got a few batteries now, and I'll put the tailbag back on with my portable charger, so be charging the batteries while I go. And then the next thing I got to think of is I only have 500 I have about 700 and some odd gigs, because I have a 500 and a 256 SD card. So I'm definitely gonna have to get another memory card. And the crappy part is like, I'm not gonna be able to throw the footage anywhere. The GoPro with the Pro account or whatever it is that I have, I could utilize that, but the transfer rate is so slow. And even with I have really good upload speed in my house, like a gig, and it still uploads at a very slow rate. So obviously their servers are just not really meant for fast upload speed. So that's something that I have to take into consideration with storage. So it might benefit me to maybe get another terabyte total, a couple 512 SD cards, to get 2 of those, and kind of just go from there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to figure it out sooner than later. But I want to definitely capture it all. The only part is I'm going to have to get a quad lock just for communication. Just, like the Sena helmet, like I can make calls from it. I should really try to figure out how to use Siri, but even if you use Siri to make a call, it's half the time it can't understand what you're saying, which kind of throw you in a loop. So that's something to deal with. But if I get a quad lock, but in May, you know, I'll be able to access my phone better. I probably only used the quad lock for this trip. And then with a quad lock, I can use a USB down there to charge it, to charge my phone. So that's a big bonus right there. Always have a nice charge phone just in case. Another thing is we all have different brands of headset. My buddy's uncle has a Uclear, which is what I used to have, and apparently his is an older version. And if I recall, if it's the HC something, that series of Uclear, last I knew, unless they did a firmware update on it, it did not utilize, like, you know, universal intercom systems with other manufacturers like Center or Garda. So that is something to think about too. We could definitely use that Ruroc app, that chain, whatever it is. You could use that, but you need cell phone service. My buddy's a big Ruroc helmet guy, and he just bought the Shockwave, which is, it won't work with anything else unless you use the chain nav. I think it'll work with other Shockwave headsets, but it kind of sucks. Like, it's 2023. Santa Cardo and Uclear have utilized universal pairing years ago, and Ruroc and the old Ruroc just says no. You know, we don't, whether they couldn't get the technology or just wanted to try to force people to get their brand. And that's what I think. But I know you Ruroc helmet wearers, you don't like it. Someone says something unpleasant about it, so I'll leave it at that. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'm hoping to throw out some more videos for you guys in the days, weeks to come. Capitalize on all the good weather we have. And thank you, guys. Peace. Two Wheel Nuke out.